So I'm prepping for putting some epoxy down on this garage floor. So I need to repair any cracks and any holes or spalls like this where you had a defect in your concrete. Now, many people would just fill this in with concrete. That is not the best way. There's much better products and you can fix this in as little as 15 to 20 minutes. Let me show you how. So first up, you want to take a wire brush and just brush this off, trying to get any loose concrete or debris out of the hole or the spall. Now remember, there was imperfections here, so you do not want any loose concrete that still exists in here. You want to get down to solid concrete. So believe it or not, you're going to pull out a hammer and you're actually going to beat up this area, loosening up any concrete that isn't solid. And you can kind of go back and forth to get that new debris out of there. And again, we just want to make sure that it's all solid. I have a little bit that looks like it's loose over here. So like I said, most homeowners are going to kind of default to some type of concrete patch kit from Home Depot. I just don't think that's the best approach. Now, I've used this product in the past from Concrete Floor Solutions, and you'll see a link in the description. Over in the repair section, what I'll be using is the Fast Set repair kit. Now, I've used this in a crack repair before last year. I had a long crack, over 20 feet long, pretty big actually, and irregular. So I filled that crack in after grinding it down with extra fine sand, which they also provide. And then I mixed up the Part A, Part B solution in a ketchup bottle and then filled in that crack. That's exactly what we're gonna do here, just in a little different application. That crack is still holding up strong, and I really, really, really like their product. If you guys wanna do something like this for your floor, or also wanna do an epoxy coating on your garage floor, which is exactly what I'm gonna be doing here in the next week or so, that is what this prep is for. Don't forget, there is a discount code you'll see in the description as well, where you can save 10% if you have a project in the near future. So let's jump into it and show you how fast this stuff actually sets up. So we'll just start off with the extra fine sand, and nothing special here. I'm just gonna sprinkle that in. Don't wanna fill it all the way to the top, flush with the surface of the concrete. I wanna keep it a little bit below. Now I have blue tape on there. That's just marking exactly where I wanna fill this Part B, which I'm starting off with. And then another 100 milliliters to the next blue tape line will be my Part A. Now, once those are mixed, remember, this stuff sets super fast and you'll feel the heat coming off this bottle. So I'll fill that up to that second blue tape line, and then we'll put the ketchup bottle cap on, and you want to shake this up thoroughly, but you're only going to shake it up for about 5 seconds or so, and then you want to start applying that. Here, I just have one spot that I'm applying it to. If you had multiple cracks, multiple spots, start off with a small batch, try to do 2, 3, kind of get used to it, and then keep making new batches. Just remember, you might need multiple ketchup bottles because once it sets up in the ketchup bottle, it turns rock solid, and that might mean you need a new ketchup bottle. So we'll just start going easy here. I don't want to displace the sand, so I'll just let the epoxy kind of dribble out into and soak into that fine sand, and then we'll start filling it up. What you want to do is overfill it. So you're going to expand it larger than our original chip or spall here, and that's because the next step is going to be grinding that down. So once you have that all in place, then all you have to do is wait for 15 minutes. Here I have a time lapse which will show you it starts to get cloudy and change pretty quickly. So here's the 15 minutes where it's changing into a gray color. And after that 15 minutes, you're ready to go. So I'm going to take my 4.5-inch angle grinder with a shroud and a diamond cup wheel. There'll be a link in the description. These are not that expensive for this type of project. Then we'll go ahead and take it easy and just get everything smooth. So we'll grind that down to the surface, and that'll get rid of all your extra epoxy back down to the original shape that we were working with. So here's the finished product, and again, it worked perfectly. You can see the texture is a little different. The lighter side is just where the sand was closer to the surface, but that does not impact the overall patch is still rock solid. Now, if you want to see that overall crack video, maybe that's a little bit more lined up to what you're dealing with, check out this video right here. I'll walk you through the complete process using this same material that worked awesome for a much, much larger crack. If you want to see this project on the garage epoxy coating, trying to get professional results, but saving on labor and doing that DIY, check out this video right here and I'll walk you through this complete process. So thanks for joining me on this video, and we'll catch you on one of those next ones. Take care.